Hello, welcome to U.S. Immigration News. In today's video, we're diving into some significant updates in U.S. immigration, covering green cards, work visas, pathways to citizenship, new laws, temporary protected status, TPS, deferred action for childhood arrivals, DACA, and much more. Immigration law in the United States is a multifaceted and dynamic field that profoundly impacts individuals, families, and communities nationwide. If you are interested in any of these topics, please stick around till the end of this video for your immigration updates. If you are liking this video, please hit the subscribe button where you like this video and click the bell icon, so that you can instantly receive any new updates right on your YouTube homepage on your smartphone or smart device. To begin with, let's talk about visas, which are essential for allowing foreign nationals to enter and stay in the United States for various purposes and durations. There are multiple types of visas, each tailored to different needs and circumstances. Tourist visas, for example, are issued to individuals who wish to visit the United States for leisure or tourism. These visas are typically short-term and require applicants to prove that they intend to return to their home country after their visit. Student visas are granted to foreign students who are enrolled in academic or language programs at accredited institutions in the United States. These visas not only allow students to study but also provide limited work opportunities under specific conditions, such as on-campus employment. Work visas are designed for foreign workers who are employed in specialty occupations that require specialized knowledge and skills. The H-1B visa, for instance, is one of the most sought-after work visas, allowing companies to hire highly skilled foreign professionals in fields like technology, engineering, and medicine. Family-based visas are available to close relatives of U.S. citizens or lawful permanent residents, including spouses, children, parents, and siblings. Navigating the visa application process can be complex and requires careful attention to eligibility criteria, documentation requirements, and processing times. Moving on to green cards, or lawful permanent residents, obtaining a green card allows foreign nationals to live and work permanently in the United States. There are several pathways to obtaining a green card. Family sponsorship is one of the most common routes. U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents can sponsor certain family members for green cards through family-based immigration petitions. This process can vary in length and complexity depending on the relationship and the category of the petition. Employment-based sponsorship is another significant pathway. Qualified foreign workers can obtain green cards through employment-based sponsorship, which typically involves a job offer from a U.S. employer. This category includes various preference levels, such as EB-1 for individuals with extraordinary abilities, EB-2 for those with advanced degrees, and EB-3 for skilled workers and professionals. Individuals granted refugee or asylum status in the United States may apply for green cards after meeting specific eligibility criteria, which often includes residing in the U.S. for a certain period and demonstrating a continued need for protection. Green card holders enjoy numerous rights and privileges, including the ability to work and travel freely within the United States, and they have a pathway to citizenship through naturalization. Speaking of citizenship, becoming a U.S. citizen through naturalization provides full rights and responsibilities under U.S. law, including the right to vote and hold public office. The naturalization process involves meeting specific eligibility requirements, such as residency. Applicants must have been lawful permanent residents for a specified period, typically 5 years, or 3 years if they are married to a U.S. citizen. This requirement ensures that applicants have a sustained connection to the United States. Language and civics tests. Applicants must demonstrate proficiency in English and pass a civics examination covering U.S. history and government. These tests ensure that new citizens understand the rights and responsibilities of citizenship and the country's democratic principles. Good moral character. Applicants must exhibit good moral character, which generally means having a clean criminal record and upholding good conduct. Certain disqualifying factors, such as criminal convictions or issues of fraud, can impede the naturalization process. Once naturalized, citizens can enjoy the full benefits of U.S. citizenship, including the ability to sponsor family members for immigration, vote in elections, and hold certain public offices. Employment-based immigration is another critical component of the U.S. immigration system, allowing foreign nationals to obtain legal status based on their employment or job offer from a U.S. employer. This category encompasses various visa classifications tailored to individuals with specific skills, qualifications, and employment arrangements. Key visa categories include the H-1B visa for specialty occupation workers, which requires a bachelor's degree or higher and specialized knowledge. This visa is commonly used by companies to hire foreign professionals in fields such as IT, engineering, and healthcare. The L-1 visa is for intra-company transferees who are employed by multinational companies and are transferring to a U.S. branch, affiliate, or subsidiary. This visa facilitates the movement of key personnel within a company's international network. The EB-1 visa is reserved for priority workers, including individuals with extraordinary abilities in fields such as science, arts, education, business, or athletics, as well as outstanding professors, researchers, and multinational executives or managers. The EB-2 and EB-3 visas are designed for individuals with advanced degrees, exceptional abilities, or skills in various professions. These visas require a labor certification to demonstrate that there are no qualified U.S. workers available for the position. Navigating employment-based immigration involves compliance with specific requirements related to job offers, labor certifications, and visa processing. Employers and foreign nationals must carefully adhere to these requirements to secure the desired visa. In recent years, significant changes and proposed reforms in U.S. immigration policy have aimed to address various aspects of the immigration system. For example, the U.S. Citizenship Act of 2021 proposes an 8-year path to citizenship for undocumented immigrants, increases in diversity visas, and improvements to family-based and employment-based immigration systems. This legislation represents a comprehensive effort to modernize and humanize the U.S. immigration system. The Biden administration has reversed the Trump-era public charge rule, which made it more difficult for immigrants to obtain green cards if they use certain public benefits. This change aims to reduce barriers for immigrants seeking permanent residency. Efforts are underway to increase the cap on H-1B visas and streamline the application process to attract more skilled workers to the United States. These reforms are part of ongoing efforts to create a more inclusive and efficient immigration system. Temporary Protected Status, TPS, provides temporary legal status and work authorization to nationals from designated countries experiencing ongoing armed conflict, environmental disasters, or other extraordinary conditions. Recent developments in TPS include extensions and redesignations for countries like Haiti, Sudan, and Venezuela, allowing more nationals from these countries to apply for protection. Advocacy groups are also pushing for legislation that would provide a pathway to permanent residency for TPS holders, offering them greater stability and security in the United States. Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, DACA, is a policy that protects eligible undocumented immigrants who were brought to the United States as children from deportation and provides them with work permits. Key updates and challenges related to DACA include the reinstatement of the program by the Biden administration, allowing new applications and renewals, and ongoing efforts in Congress to pass the DREAM Act, which would provide a path to citizenship for DACA recipients and other undocumented young people who meet certain criteria. The EB-5 Immigrant Investor Program allows foreign investors to obtain lawful permanent residency by investing in a qualifying U.S. business or project that creates jobs for U.S. workers. To qualify for an EB-5 visa, investors must meet specific investment thresholds, such as investing a minimum of $1.8 million in a new commercial enterprise or $900,000 in a targeted employment area, which could be a high unemployment or rural area. The investment must create at least 10 full-time jobs for U.S. workers within 2 years of the investor's admission to the United States. The EB-5 program has been a significant driver of economic development, particularly in areas needing investment, while providing a path to permanent residency for investors and their families. Various humanitarian relief programs and special immigration initiatives are available to individuals facing unique circumstances or challenges. For example, the Violence Against Women Act, VAWA, provides protections and immigration benefits to survivors of domestic violence, including the ability to self-petition for lawful permanent residence without the abuser's knowledge or consent. This program offers crucial support for survivors, helping them escape abusive situations and secure legal status independently. U visas are available to victims of certain crimes who have suffered mental or physical abuse and are willing to assist law enforcement in the investigation or prosecution of the crime. Applicants must demonstrate that they were a victim of a qualifying crime, suffered substantial abuse, and are willing to cooperate with law enforcement. U visa holders can obtain work authorization and may eventually apply for lawful permanent residency. The Diversity Visa Lottery is an annual program that awards immigrant visas to individuals from countries with historically low rates of immigration to the United States. Applicants must meet education or work experience requirements, and visas are awarded through a random lottery to promote diversity in the U.S. immigrant population. U.S. immigration policy is subject to legislative changes, executive actions, and judicial interpretations that shape the landscape of immigration law. Recent developments include proposals for comprehensive immigration reform, including pathways to citizenship for undocumented immigrants, enhanced border security, and reforms to streamline and expand employment-based immigration. Advocacy continues for extending TPS designations and providing a pathway to permanent residency for TPS holders, reflecting the ongoing need for protection for individuals from countries facing humanitarian crises. Legal challenges and advocacy efforts play a significant role in protecting the rights of immigrants and challenging policies that undermine due process and fairness. Areas of legal advocacy include ensuring due process rights for immigrants facing removal proceedings, advocating for family reunification, and defending the rights of asylum seekers and refugees to seek protection from persecution and violence. Navigating U.S. immigration law can be complex and requires staying informed about the latest changes and reforms. The United States continues to be a destination for individuals seeking better opportunities, safety, and a new beginning. Understanding these developments is crucial for those seeking to make the United States their home. That's all we have for you in this bulletin. I hope you found this video useful. We will continue to keep a close eye on the developments as immigration-related updates and will publish new videos when there are more updates. The U.S. Immigration News Channel provides all necessary visa information and procedures for your U.S. immigration journey. It is important to understand the United States immigration processing steps, visa application requirements, processing times, forms, fees, and more. We will continue to provide all information about U.S. visitor visas such as B1 and B2, work visas such as L1A, L1B, and H1B, student visas, green cards, immigrant visas, EB1, EB2, EB3, EB4, and EB5, and family immigrant visas. Thank you for visiting us today, and we'll see you in the next video. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe channel for more U.S. immigration update videos.